Welcome back to my video. When this video misses, go hit like button, subscribe to my channel, go next for the video, get that notification. Welcome back to my video. When this video misses, go hit like button, subscribe to my channel, go next for the video, get that notification. Welcome back to my video. When this video misses, go hit like button, subscribe to my channel, go next for the video, get that notification.
Sub up.
Now we face the Lakers. Who is 13-22? Well, he's 55-0. Let's get it. Look at how Derek Fisher, Kobe Bryant, Lamar Odom, Paul Gasol, and Marcus Camby. Let's get it.
Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA.
Let's go play at home.
The Orlando
Let's
Magic
go.
in this one as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now here's Edwards. And he lays it. Laid in. And for those teams, Clark, on the playoff bubble, this is when the pressure really begins to ramp up.
Oh, clearly that's the case. I mean, you can't deny it. The stakes are higher. I mean, especially if you're fighting for a postseason spot. This is a critical juncture of the season. It's when a 5 or 6 game winning streak could make all the difference for you.
The shot's good for Bryant.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need.
You gotta be tough defensive.
It's good. Edwards got his second bucket.
14.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Bryant. And he just worked New York in that last game. Gasol in the high post. Can be no luck.
Defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
With the
But Kwame Howard, Kobe, let's go. Kobe, straight away, and Kobe won. That's how Derek Fisher, Kobe won for Derek Fisher, but play against Kobe. Okay,
Odom kicks to Gasol.
doesn't work.
Outside Bryant. Pass to Gasol. And finished off.
Can't get that one.
Great anticipation by Gasol. Converts off the miss.
The Magic have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Here's Edwards. Look out!
Let's go! 8-4.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like
that
in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Now here's Kobe. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Edwards against Gasol. There's the pass to Lewis. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Let's go.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss. The way they're knocking these shots down, boy, everything's pure.
Kobe, the pass to Camby.
Good D, Howard.
All alone.
Let's go.
The break with a slam.
The former defensive player of the year, Dwight Howard, starting the break with the steal.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Knicks in New York.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Lock at 6. Here's Kobe. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
You know, when it's Kobe running that pick and roll, I think you've got to blitz it. Get the ball out of his hands, otherwise you're in trouble.
Edwards passes to Lewis.
Let the right there, Gasol. Let the right there. We have a shooter open. About 10, 15-6.
Showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now, here's Bryant. Here's Gasol. Stolen by
Lewis.
And here's the fast break. Here's
What's up? Nelson.
Finished off the break.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Odom. Still yet to score. Kobe passes to Campbell. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, I tell you what, a long, intimidating defender who rebounds and blocks shots at a high rate gives you a ton of energy on the defensive end.
Shannon Brown, he's checked in for the Lakers. Orlando leading by 11. Pass to Howard. Rejected by Campbell. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. And Los Angeles with some changes. Cunningham, he's checked in for Campbell. Barnes comes in for Lamar Odom. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Derek Fisher. Blake with it. Edwards defending. Barnes outside. Back to Brown. Dishes it to Cunningham. Here's Blake. Here's Gasol. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gasol's got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles.
Boy, that's his bread and butter and jelly. Gasol can dominate inside.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Magic. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding.
And I think for the Magic, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is
Let's go. Let's go.
Possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And here is Los Angeles now. After the Magic, and a wide open look for Cunningham. Lewis grabs the board.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Gasol with the steal. Passes it to Blake. Back to Barnes. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Cunningham's shot is off. And stolen by Gasol. And that one is good. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. For 3, Edwards. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up. 5 down for him so far.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Gasol. 14 points from him the last game against New York.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Lewis.
It doesn't
here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back to the action in just a minute.
This is quarter started. We'll have first one. Let's go.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated.
Let me guard Kobe. Let me guard Kobe.
For Orlando.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Count that one.
34-13.
Miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly
takes
advantage.
But you score me this first time, Kobe. Now you score me this time, buddy. I got you plant. There you buddy.
On their heels.
It's the target from 18 feet. Kobe's got 8 points.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what
it's cool.
To climb back into
15.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury. He rubs it in
Got you punch this time, Kobe. That's 4 meters time, buddy. That's 4 meters time, Kobe. Go up for the ball.
Now here's Ratliff.
Let's see what you're trying to do, Kobe. Talk about the 3-point line. Talk about the paint.
Kobe kicks to Ratliff, and the foul on Michael Petrus. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Walton's checked in. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Kobe, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that.
Let's go.
But, you know, I
15. Let's go.
Good look, but when you're that wide open, you got to knock it down.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for him.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
Now here's Barnes. Hasn't made one yet. Bart, there's a college prospect shooting up the draft boards. His name is Kenneth Faried, a monster on the glass from a smaller program.
Kevin averaging over 13 points a game the last couple of years. Fareed's a bit undersized at 6'8", but he is a four-year player. I think he'll make an immediate impact on an NBA roster because we know rebounding from college to pros always translates.
Oh, and he cracks it off the glass. Wow. Edwards drives in. And
let's go.
Edwards with the stuff.
13, let's go.
Credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half. Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Here's Edwards into the lane, and Edwards with the stuff.
He ordered, coach. He ordered. 35-15.
I mean, what an incredible scoring performance.
Edwards against Bryant. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Cunningham finds Bryant. 5 on the clock. Lewis grabs the board. For Orlando, they won their last contest. That game against
let's go. 35-18.
They caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
It's good from long range. Bryant's got 10 points in the quarter.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And the three-ball magically by 19.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just doing the work.
Oh, Kobe.
Down low. And
let's go.
By Edwards.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunning. Dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Still like a
I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And it's Nelson at time on the assist.
Let's go.
Nelson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Rashard Lewis getting his teammates involved. The big man moving the rock right there.
Barnes passes to Kobe. And again, good by the Lakers. Magic leading by 23. To the middle. Here's Lewis. That one goes in for him, too. Making it easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Timeout called the Lakers.
It's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Cunningham. Gasol comes in for Walton. Lamar Odom is checked in for Barnes. And Fisher subbed in for Bryant. On defense, the Magic. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half. Nelson, the pass to Edwards. Out to Nelson. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
We'll make that Nelson be wide open. We're not doing
possession to take that from them today. Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here's Brown. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Knicks in New York. Here's Gasol. And again, no good by the Lakers.
No matter what looks they get, they just...
Let's go!
Big
You're not taking a charge from me, Fish. You're not taking a charge from me today, Fish.
Defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Odom. 8 points his last outing. Gasol, a screen on Petrus. Here's Odom. Off the mark, and the drop continues. Orlando's done a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game.
Let's go, Lewis. Let's go. It's 3-1.
On that one, refusing to just lay it up.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Fisher kicks it to Odom. Gasol setting the pick for Odom. There's the drive. Cans the 12-footer.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time.
We load with that. Well, not close right score. We load with that.
Edwards against Brown. Outside for Lewis. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Lob pass to Gasol. Nelson with the steal. And so it's Orlando up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Okay.
Nelson against Bryant. Over Nelson, and a nice shot by Bryant.
6-4.
Bryant's got the first basket of the second half here for Los Angeles. Edwards drives in. Edwards with the steal.
We've seen that a few times today, guys. I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Here's Gasol. The Magic getting the bucket and finished off by Gasol.
Gasol is 7 feet tall. Duncan probably comes easily, but D's going to have to do a better job of getting him off his spot.
Edwards inside. Ryan's there. Edwards, that's good.
53-7.
To let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by
open there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Fisher.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Petrus, beyond the arc. Drills the...
Let's go.
Petrus going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Kobe against Nelson. Outside, Kobe. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Nelson.
Well, that's just a heads-up play. Kobe doing a really good job drawing the foul and still getting the shot off.
No good on the second free throw. Orlando's gone 7 of 9 on 3-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range.
And still perfect.
55-3. Let's go.
Straight mates.
And so Fisher will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. And I'm sure they're anxious to get back home as that will be game 6 of this 7-game road trip. Now here's Gasol. 8 points for him. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Howard's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside Edwards.
Fuck, I follow. Oh, shit. Let's go. Defense, please.
You have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Bryant. After the Magic pick up 2 and finished off by Gasol.
Giving up the ball in the two-man game right there. I think Kobe deserves a little more credit for his playmaking ability.
Edwards dishes to Lewis. Nelson against Fisher. Howard with the screen on Odom. Three-pointer, Petrus. And again, it's Orlando with the
30-30. Let's go.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now, here's Bryant. He's got 17.
Deep.
In the third quarter, just over
Let's go.
2.5 minutes off the clock.
32-30.
Whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And here is Los Angeles now. After the Magic pick up 2. Gasol, a screen on Nelson. Bryant the pass to Gasol. Here's Camby. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Howard. Here's Edwards.
Let's go.
By Edwards.
34-30.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Bryant. Gasol setting the pick for Bryant. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by the Magic.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Oh, let's go. 36-30.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Now here's Kobe. In the corner, it's Odom. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Lewis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Whistle blows.
Let's go.
Is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range.
And the Lakers making a change here. Dante Cunningham's checked in for Camden. Barnes comes in for Lamar. Shannon Brown, he's checked in for Kobe. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Fisher.
Howard. Let's go.
In by Howard.
31-30.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. He's pretty good at it.
Now here's Barnes.
Lewis
thus far.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys,
let's go. 30-30.
I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They could use a bucket. Trying to bank it in, but he misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak. Oh,
let's go. 34-30.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him.
Let's go.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one. They already Magic out in front, opening up a huge gap. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On offense, here are the Magic. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. Edwards kicks to Nelson. And again,
Before he put it, this is the year. Well, like that.
Perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly, I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Bryant's shot is good.
Kobe's
got 19 points.
Boy, it's been all Kobe all the time tonight. What a scoring machine.
Here's Edwards.
Let's go.
By Edwards.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes
He's
that
cool,
one
I scored.
with some pop.
Gee,
Nice at 32.
loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
Kobe kicks to Barnes. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Count that bucket. Brown's got his first bucket on this one.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Howard with a screen on Brown. Edwards passes to Howard, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Monday, then on Wednesday, they continue the road trip heading out to Cleveland to take on the Cavaliers.
Yeah, and for that game against the Hawks, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
The Lakers making a switch here. Fisher's checked in. Nelson, no one around him. And there the Magic with another
234.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
One other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
First free throw is good.
You know, I look at Derek Fisher and I see steadiness and reliability. I mean, night in and night out, this guy produces for you on the floor, and he does everything with the good of the team in mind.
Edwards inside. He's covered by Brown. Nelson dishes to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. For three, Nelson. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
36.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
And there's the pass to Kobe. Now the feed to Brown. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Edwards, that's good.
He's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Kobe with it, and it's Howard picking him up. And it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
Edwards drawing the double team. And that one's good from Peaches.
36, let's go.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Kobe against Peaches. Here's Kobe. They can't stop the run with that one. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic.
Let's go.
Wow.
36.
Well, he's been firing on all cylinders, and the defense helpless to keep up.
And this gives him alone the third most 50-point games in league history. That is some elite company. Outside for Kobe. And it's in there. Bryant's got 21.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
On the screen, Howard.
Edwards inside. Brown on him. Outside Lewis. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
30. Let's go.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's showing all his work from behind the arc.
Edwards against Brown. Outside for Lewis. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
30. Let's go.
This has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
First down.
With the block.
D.
Here's Orlando now. There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter. And it's Orlando with another.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Magic.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget.
Oh, and there he plays.
Let's go. 22-38.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see
Let's go.
just like
Finally.
that.
14-38.
Credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort
Go for
to
it.
put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Edwards
D.
with the block. Nelson kicks to Peaches. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Lewis passes to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. And again, another assist. The
13-38 game.
His guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking
Upward.
out his teammates.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Fisher, the pass to Bryant. Back to Fisher. No good
Indeed.
again that time.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see
And
if he can
19-38.
get back into a better rhythm.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.
Lucky. Most valuable player. On Rookie of the Year. Manager Ginobili is Sixth Man of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year. And Jeff T is Most Improved Player of the Year. And our Coach of the Year, 82-0. Is Allen Baby. And the Selector of the Year goes to Thunder. It's 16-22. Ultimately, all first team with Russ Westbrook, LeBron James, Tim Duncan, and Dwight Howard. Faced the New Jersey Nets in the first round. Let's get it. So hop into it.
Round one, Eastern Conference.
Tip-off goes to Orlando. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
He's ready that time for the hop step all the way. Gets position, holds his ground, and able to draw the charge.
Forward.
Here's Morrow. And the pass to Farmer. Lopez, a screen on Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Farmer kicks to Morrow. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morrow's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Nets. And here's Edwards from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
3. Let's go.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Morrow. Lopez, a screen on Nelson. Tipped away. Stolen by Patriots. And here we go. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
4-3.
Well, I love whenever Howard leaks out in transition. He's a big, easy target to find in these situations.
Forward.
Here's Farmar. Edwards defending. Lopez inside. Working on Howard. Lopez, you know what?
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And that one drops.
7-3.
Rashard Lewis getting his teammates involved. The big man moving the rock right there.
Forward.
Here's Farmar. Edwards defending.
What?
Farmar passes to Morrow. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards.
Let's go. Another 3.
Take care of the ball. Fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here is Faith.
Well, thank you, Brian Howard.
Magic pick up 2. Shot clock at 6. Lopez, a screen on Edwards. Farmar craps in the tray.
Nice way to create some space for Farmar's shot.
Magic have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Now Farmar. Pass to Lopez. Knocked away. Howard with the steal. A finish. And Edwards with the stop.
14-6. I want to include the home in the playoff.
Starting the break with the steal.
That's
We're making it difficult for no reason. Play to get split.
Here's Farmar. Passes to Morrow. The Nets working the ball around now. And Farmar gets it to go on the assist by Morrow.
Okay.
Farmar's got 5 now.
So crafty around the basket. Farmar's looking to penetrate. Not a one who settles for perimeter shots.
And they pick up 2.
And they're
15-8. Let's go.
in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here is Favors following the basket by Dwight Howard. Now here's Lopez. Still without a basket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Morrow.
Indeed.
Sean Lewis pulls it in.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need
Let's go. 4-14. 18-8.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Pass to Lopez.
For the ground, Howard. For the ground, Howard. For the ground, Howard.
1:36 left to play here in the first. You can't get that one to fall.
No one.
And the bucket is good.
Let's go.
3-point play chance here for him.
Man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Boy, giving him a huge lift offensively. He's poised for a big game here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Chris Humphries has checked in for Lopez. Harris comes in for Ross. And it's Heinrich in for Jordan Farmar. On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Nelson. Harris dishes to Humphries. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Howard. Here's Lewis.
Let's go. Agree.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Heinrich. Favors sets the pick for Heinrich. To stop the run. It's hauled in by the Magic. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 17.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And first timeout of the game called for New Jersey. Some changes for New Jersey. Lopez comes in for Derek Favors. And Smith subbed in for Anthony Morrow. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The pass to Smith. Back to Humphries. Kicks it to Smith. Heinrich inside the three-point line. And that one's on target from the wing.
Sure got rid of it quickly there. I mean, Heinrich barely had possession before letting it fly.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Edwards got 20.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
Let's go.
Conclude the first quarter. A one-sided game so far. Orlando out in front. They lead by 18.
Let's go.
From the Amway Center. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that over a little better.
Let's go.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. He's pretty good at it.
Heinrich against Edwards.
Point guard.
Now here's Heinrich. He's guarded closely. It's stolen by Edwards.
Let's go.
With the stop.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Heinrich. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Orlando leading by 22. Nelson, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Nelson's got 5 points so far. Smith outside. Humphries kicks to Heinrich. Here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And the Nets miss again. Here's Edwards.
Let's go.
By Edwards.
There's 17.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Three-pointer, Heinrich. Edwards with the block. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
The block shot.
For the Nets, Ross is checked in for Smith, and it's Farmar in for Kirk Heinrich. Lopez finds Humphries. Now here is Harris. And just miss after miss right now. Edwards passes to Howard.
Let's go.
Howard with the
simple for the lead. They're not 10.
Is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Ross with it. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Harris. There's the triple. Orlando grabs the miss. Edwards passes to Howard.
Let's go.
It's Howard.
21-10.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Okay.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Lopez. Inside. Edwards with the block.
D.
Pushing it up. Fades and shoots. Again, the Magic score.
4-13.
It's not the half-court D that's been the problem. It's scores like that which are killing them.
All these fast break points, guys, very concerning. I mean, they've yet to find an answer for it.
Edwards against Harris. And he finishes nicely on the way. Harris has got his first basket.
And thanks to that bucket, he's finally able to stop that little 15-0 run by Orlando.
Edwards inside. Banked in off the glass.
Edwards got
6 here in this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Harris against Edwards. Ross on the wing. The dish to Lopez. Over Howard. Lopez, no luck.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get.
Let's go. Return 12.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Okay.
Harris outside. To the paint. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Howard. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Farmar takes it away.
Fuck.
There's 1:38 left to play here in the half. And the foul on Michael Peaches. That's his first foul. Derek Favors checked in for the Nets. Morrow comes in for Devin Harris.
Substitution. Derek Favors.
1:35 left in the first half of basketball. And here is Ross. Nothing on the board. Clock at 4. It's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
From 6 away. And it's Edwards getting it to go.
We're now 14.
Edwards got 30.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Farmar dishes to Morrow. Passes it to Favors. Here's Morrow. He's got 5. Over Nelson. Morrow, no good. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Inside. Tries from 7. Edwards, that's good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And it's Farmar with the ball for the New Jersey Nets. He kicks it to Morrow. Now Humphries. Ross finds Morrow. The tray. Rebound by Petrus. Petrus has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Edwards inside. And finished off by Edwards.
14.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. It's been one outstanding game from the great one.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Let's get their first started. Let's go.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one.
Let's go.
Here's Morrow. To the wing on the left. Here's Farmar. Orlando grabs the miss. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Edwards drives in.
Let's go.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
14.
Lynette shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Morrow, the pass to Farmer.
Oh,
Great defense time from Edwards. Orlando's gotten off 4 shots from 3-point range tonight and buried every one of them.
Let's go.
Long-range jumper.
15-14.
He's got 10 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today.
Okay.
Terrific ball move.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Poke loose. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And it's
Let's go.
with the finish.
15-14.
It's Howard right there, reminding us why he used to compete in the dunk contest.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Farmar. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Petrus has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And out of the gates here in this second half.
Let's go. 15-14.
Whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Lopez outside. Pass to Farmar. A floater. Chalk up 2 there. 7 points in the game.
15-15.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third. Edwards drives in. And that one, good. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Here's Farmar.
Good
Target with his 3.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing.
Let's go.
For Orlando, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Second team.
Free throw good.
Edwards. 2 shots.
And Edwards drops them both.
Let's go. 16.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Farmar. Edwards defending. And it's set back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
Edwards kicks to Nelson. Sinks the three-pointer.
70-16 for sure.
From beyond the arc in the third for the Magic.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Lewis with the 3. Good. And a nice assist from
10-18. Let's go.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And Morrow has it in the corner. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Oh, that's offensive interference.
Good ball.
Chris Humphries has checked in for the Nets.
Number 43. Chris Humphries.
Orlando's gone off with a three-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. Out
We
to
got 8-8.
Nelson. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
26-18.
Three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these
Look, we're-
guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
Farmar passes to Morrow. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Now here is Humphries. Still scoreless.
The deep.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
And
Let's
Edwards
go.
with the stops.
28-18.
Offense is in a perfect rhythm. And
Look,
you
we're-
can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Humphries kicks to Ross. Now the pass to Farmar. Humphries with a screen on Edwards. Kept alive.
Deep.
Pass to Farmar. Now here's Ross. Covered by Petrus. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Petrus. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And the
Let's go.
by Petrus.
80-18.
Sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart
Look, we're-
basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Farmar. Edwards with the block.
The deep.
And now the fast break. Nelson with the ball. And
Let's go.
Ford finishing it off.
82-18.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Look,
Well,
we're-
they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
And there's the call on Howard.
Personal
That's his
Howard.
first foul.
first team foul.
So for the Nets, Smith checked in for Favors. Harris comes in for Quentin Ross. And it's Heinrich in for Farmar. Smith with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Passes it to Humphries. Harris outside. Clock at 6. Can they get it? And again,
Indeed.
no good by New Jersey.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces.
He got it again. Sensational.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how
87-14.
about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Smith the pass to Heinrich. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Howard. Edwards inside, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
86-18.
Edwards got 15 points here in the second half.
Go in,
And
start crossing, let's
it's
go.
the Orlando Magic enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back
The
with
full
you
court start
shortly.
going 1-0 in the first round. Let's go. NBA playoff. Let's go.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Outside for Lewis. And again,
Let's
it's the
go.
Magic from deep.
89-18.
Aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like
Upward.
it's biting them now.
Smith outside. And they call an illegal screen.
Decent. Let's go.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Edwards kicks to Howard. Count it.
You know, showing
Another one,
flashes of his
18.
own self here. I mean, when Howard finds that rhythm, he feels
Lord.
like nobody can stop him, and he's right.
Pass to Humphries. On the wing, Harris. Smith sets the pick for Harris. He takes it in. Over Nelson.
Indeed.
Hand on it. Edwards inside.
We'll
Guarded
start following.
by
Let's go.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Magic?
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
The shooting
Yeah,
is great,
32.
but also how about the energy level? That's what's
Upward.
impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
The Nets making a switch here. Favors is checked in. Down low, here's Heinrich. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris.
He plays mostly the one, but he's 6'4", so that's a little tall for a point guard, and it helps Heinrich down low.
Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
It's deflected. Nelson with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Right there in Queens. Let's go.
And running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
No expiration date on their legs. They just seem to be fresh. And they're putting those fresh legs to good use.
There's the pass to Harris for three. Right out grabs the board. Howard's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Let's go.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Heinrich passes to Harris.
Right on 20.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Lopez dishes to Favors. Just 5 on the clock. That one good for 2. Heinrich's got 4 points this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
2 free throws coming up, and then it's going to be on Petrus.
And, you know, Smith is very capable of playing both forward spots as well as the center position. And the importance of that kind of versatility, boy, you can't underestimate.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Harris. And it's Farmar in for Kirk Heinrich. And another one falls.
I mean, when have you seen a player get this hot in a playoff game?
I don't know, G. I know this, though. He now ranks 3rd all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning. Here's Morrow. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stop.
Those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Smith outside, the feed to Lopez, to the middle, and it's Farmar. That time on the assist from Lopez.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Now here's Edwards, guarded closely. And another basket.
And he's equaled 2nd all-time in scoring for a playoff game.
Tremendous offensive display, Greg. This crowd on the edge of their seats.
He's equaled Elgin Baylor, 61 points, an extraordinary game.
Here's Morrow, guarded by Nelson. Farmar, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly.
Let's go. 28-27. Let's go.
All-time record for single-game scoring in the playoffs.
I mean, what a night to remember. And for those of us who are lucky enough to witness it, I'm sure we will never forget this.
And Michael Jordan, the GOAT, holding that top spot for decades, to now witness someone break his record. I mean, this is crazy.
Quentin Ross is checked in for New Jersey. Morrow kicks to Farmar. Great team time from Edwards. Orlando's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter.
And so they get all the momentum in their corner, opening this playoff series.
Let's go.
Orlando.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to
Hang
a
on.
1-0
Good
lead
call.
in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the Great One.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Farmar kicks to Ross. Pass to Favors. Nets passing it around. Ross in the corner. Got a piece of it. Nelson with the steal. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside Edwards. Pass to Petrus for the 3. Connects from three-point range.
17.9.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now Farmar. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.